It's Player Talk Radio. We are back in the building. We got a good show for y'all today. So, without further ado, let's get into today's show. It's the kid Young Kuda. DJ Kuda on the ones and twos. Let's get it, man. Player Talk Radio. Let's go.
Get out your feelings and get into the mix where DJ Young Kuda drops some fly-ass game on you.
Today's show, we're going to talk about why women try to turn hoes into housewives. And, since we're talking about interracial relationships, we're going to talk about the Everyday Woman clip. I told you guys I was going to play it on the show, so let's get into it. It's the kid Young Kuda. Shout outs to Slug. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's go.
Damn, son. Yeah. You just been cracked in the head with another DJ Young Kuda exclusive.
From a head full of pressure as the senses that I clutched. Made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. I got touched by a hazy shade of God, helped me change. Caught a rush on the floor from the life in my veins. From a head full of pressure as the senses that I clutched. Made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. I got touched by a hazy shade of God, helped me change. Caught a rush on the floor from the life in my veins. It goes one for the canvas, and two for the dynamics, three for the reasoning, and four for those that try to get it. 5 for your love, and 6 for the stress, and 7 for the day that I climbed into this mess. From a head full of rest senses that I made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. And I got touched by a hazy shade God, help me change, and caught a rush on the floor from the life in my veins. I'm catching ulcers from the childproof lighters and all of these fine-tooth fighters that keep the wires in my head tighter. I'm tired out by the distances achieved, walking in my sleep. Thoughts got shifted since the high, got a tad too deep. Past dad to keep cool. I call him back as soon as I resume normal and get out of this bathroom. And call management seeks reimbursement for the nerve endings that burn from the first. From a head full of pressure as the senses that I clutched. Made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. I got touched by a hazy shade of God, and we changed for the rush on the floor from the life in my face. Head full of pressure as the senses that I clutched. Made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. And I got touched by a hazy shade of God, helped me change. Caught a rush on the floor from the life in my veins. So fuck needles, fuck smoke, fuck lines that make the sinus choke. Fuck chases, trails, fuck waves and rails. Fuck hangovers, fuck hallucinations, regurgitations, mandatory sentences, anguate, tracing blind my insight and dull common sense. Give me inhibition, kill the superstition and the confidence. Built a tolerance, now it's more that I consume. And when it pours up my room, the world's whores will croon in unison, unify the eulogy. Autopsy pages read euthanasia, i.e. irony. Well, here I be, within a pool of my drool, sedated, windows dilated, comatose, life overdose. Tell Jacob Miles, keep it wild style. I promise I'll smile and check the floor, God's got nice towel. Tell Jacob Miles, keep that shit wild style. And I'll smile and check the floor, God's got nice towel. From my head full of pressure as the senses that I clutched. Made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. And I got touched by a hazy shade of God, helped me change. Caught a rush on the floor from the life in my veins. From a head full of pressure as the senses that I clutched. I made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. And I got touched by a hazy shade of God, helped me change. And caught a rush on the floor from the life in my veins. Head, pressure, senses, clutch, date, divinity, wouldn't fuck, touched, hazy, God, change, rush, floor, life.
Get out your feelings and get into the mix where DJ Young Kuda drops some fly-ass game on you.
That is me, DJ Kuda. I am back in the building, man. What is up with y'all today, man? Alright, so today is Monday. We got some shit to talk about on today's show. Hold on, let me make sure my levels is right. Hold on. You know I always gotta do this shit. Okay. So on today's show, we're gonna be talking about a whole bunch of things, man. Now, oh, that's a beautiful car. Hold on, I'm looking at cars and shit in the background. My bad, all these screens. Anywho, on today's show, we're gonna play the Everyday Woman clips, cause you know, we're living in a nice racial time at the moment, and we know, our sisters like their little white men. They love their white man, don't they? They always talk about how the brothers like white women. Well, I'm the exception, because I mean, I'm not saying I don't like white women. They're just not my cup of tea. I've never been attracted to a white woman like that. You gotta be a special type of white woman for real, for me to kind of really find you attractive. Am I giving a little bit too much details? Probably. Anywho, let's get into today's show. Alright, so let's play these clips, man. Y'all sisters love y'all some white men. But fellas, I want y'all to critique. With that said, this show is gonna be study number 3. I'm gonna add this show to my study series. So let's get into this clip real quick. Let's see what's up. Listen to this clip though. Alright, let's get these levels right. Let's go.
Live from
This
Los
is on
Angeles,
Everyway
here's
Woman.
Everyway Woman.
Welcome back to Everyway Woman, and today Natasha is going to tell us about a wonderful book she's been reading.
Oh, I love this book, and it's by our good friend, beautiful author and actress, Nikki McElroy. And this book is A Black Girl's Guide to Dating White Men. Now, this book can help out anybody, but what made you decide to write The Black Girl's Guide to Dating White Men?
Well, I have a lot of girlfriends, black girlfriends, that had never dated white guys before. So they would ask me questions like I was going out on a date with an alien or something like that. And I'm like, wait, it's the same thing. I can't believe you're asking me this. So since the production of this book, I gave it to them, and I answered every last one of their questions that they had, gave it to them. I'm like, is there any more? And I added all the answers, and I compiled into that book.
Well,
and so we have
I
it.
love this book because it's got helpful information about how to order wine, because that does make you look so much more classy.
It does, and it's not just about looking classy, and it's about being knowledgeable about things that are out there. I mean, most of us didn't even know.
Now, to add a footnote to this, now, you have to, fellas, black males, you have to look at how this woman is talking. Now, we have a nice big bedwenching epidemic that's going on, where our black sisters are purposely acting different when they date white men and stuff. And this is the elephant in the room that motherfuckers don't want to talk about and shit. And what I'm doing on this part of study is I'm showing you how our sisters are capable of being the women that we want them to be. Upper echelon thought, blah, blah, blah. Just talking about shit. You've never, ever in your life seen a sister go on public TV and talk about wine and stuff. Because I know about wine, nigga. I'm a fine motherfucker. I know about wine now. And you never see them use this type of talk when they talk about building with brothers and this, that, and the third. It's always some type of slavery talk. You know what I'm saying? You could drink wine with your... Not saying that she didn't say this, but I'm just telling you, you've never seen this. Not saying that this particular woman is saying that. But what I'm saying is you never see this. So let's get back into the show. I'm just giving y'all something to think about, something to chew. So now listen to this. Now we're gonna play the rest of this clip, okay? So you never see them talk about the brothers in this way. Even the top tier brothers. But let's go.
About Moscato until the rapper just came out with a song.
Yeah.
So I want to say the book is for all ages. So I know a lot of older black women are probably offended. So it's for like the younger crowd too.
And one of the great things about it is it's really easy to understand. Like, regardless of your background, your education level, your age, there's not a lot of big words. It's something that you can read easily and quickly, and it's funny too. Yes. Like it's really funny.
That's
so
my
like you're a really good comedian.
Thank you. Yeah, so I definitely wanted to get it to where it was a quick read. So if you're out on that date, you pull it out in your purse. And what did she say about this? And you can open it up.
Especially, I like the part about white men are hair pullers.
Did she take a survey on that? Like approaching some white men, like, hey, what was
part of my field work?
Okay, now with that's because, for real, you're having plantation sex. You're having plantation sex, man. Black dudes are hair pullers too, though. But you're having plantation sex. This white lady up here, for real, she's laughing at you. And she's laughing at the sisters because it's like she's like, "Yeah, bitch, you went for a joke." You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna tell the white woman how to talk or train her man. You understand what I'm saying? It's like her genetics by law is not even by law, but even by law of the universe is catered to how her man will feel. Not saying that he can't go nowhere else and get it, but same thing with black. See, this is why people want to hold on to like I wouldn't say inbred. That's the worst way to describe it. But black people want to be with black people and think that black people should have black babies. White people want to be with white people and think that white people should have white babies. This stuff is proven. But let's go. Let's continue. Let's go further. Oh shit! I rewinded it back. So let's go further.
You know, you could open it up.
Especially, I like the part about white men are hair pullers.
Plantation sex.
Did she take a survey on that? Like approaching some white men, like, hey, what
part of my field
you
work?
do?
What part of my field work?
Yes, because I know I've had
great
incidences with that.
You have to let them know that about the hair situation, if you're wearing a weave, if they can pull or not. Or you have to do a double sew.
Wow, you're gonna alert your hairdresser. I'm dating a white man.
Broads be like to niggas,
"Bitch, you better not pull my motherfucking hair. You better not pull that shit. Unless you got $800 for this motherfucking lace front. You better not pull that shit."
Let me stop, man. Oh boy, I'm having a little bit too much fun today. Never mind. Let's get back into this clip. Come on.
Give me that extra security.
So I know you said with your black girlfriends you shared the book and they loved it and it was really helpful. But what about with other people? Like, how have been the reactions to white women and black men?
I think white women love it. They want to read it because they're having a hard time dating white men too.
Yes.
So
Do you see how she just threw shade? This white bitch laughing like, bitch, if you only knew.
Your friends are having a hard time dating white men too. So it's an overall dating book that's out to help everybody.
Because these things you can, it appeals to black men. It's still the same thing because you still want to know how to order the correct food, order sushi. So this is for everybody. And what's really good is this book gives you some confidence. Yeah. Because it is funny, but then you still have serious issues about, when his family treats you with disrespect, how to handle that.
And I approached everything as a tongue-in-cheek kind of way. So it's to put these things out on the table, to give us discussion so we could talk about it instead of like our country's been hiding stuff under the carpet for forever. So it's about time that we discuss it so then we can move forward.
Well, it's a shame. We have a black president, and we still have these issues.
Yep.
And I know you were born in Kentucky, and then you lived in Sacramento, and you lived in Marysville.
Yes.
So your experiences, you've had a lot of experiences with
going from country to country to country, and hear my mom tell stories about, we were one of the first black, or our family, not me, but my family, one of the first black families to move into the suburbs of Louisville. So they used to have swastikas and crosses burned in their yards. They went through all that. So, of course, when I...
Now, what I've been telling you guys, historically, a lot of, and I'm not saying all. It comes off as general. A lot of black women are scared to be black. Now, you're talking to a sister right here. When she's describing something, how niggas that's worth a damn look at her as that, okay... Your sister, look where you grew up at. Look what you've been exposed to. You know better. You know better. But this is kind of like all black people. We're afraid to be black. And we want to be like our oppressor. So she's bedwinching. She's bedwinching, bro. Don't believe me? Let's hear what else she got to say.
Dating white guys, what I hear from my mom is, oh, watch out, he's going to take you to a dark alley, and things like that. But it's, you know, growing past that with what they have to do.
So have you ever had to deal with like bad reactions when you're out with a white man and people responding to you guys?
Mostly
being
by
together?
black men, and they could be holding hands with a white woman at the same time and still give me a bad look.
So you think the black men are being hypocritical when they...
So now you already know that it's a racial thing. For real. Now, a couple of sisters got mad at me in the group chat, and a couple sisters got mad at me on this show for saying that a lot of black women lie about their dating pool. Like, they lie about their choices. Granted, a woman can have any man, any type of man, at any time she wants, right? But a lot of our sisters lie about their dating options, guys. Like, I'm dead serious, yo. And this is why a lot of them do these interracial relationships, because white men have a lot of cucks. Like, there's a lot of cuckolds. You know, look up that word, man, cuckolds. But thing is that, and I'm gonna keep playing these clips because I want you guys, I want it to sink into you motherfuckers' heads. The thing is that they lie about their options, man. You have to look at history. If I can sit here on a whole show, I'll do a series, but if I can sit here on a whole show and break down history to you, I'm burping and shit. If I can break down the history to you, you'll be like, oh, damn. It's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna fuck you up because you'll realize how you've been living and how you've been reacting in response. Never mind, man. Let's get back into this shit. Let's break it down some more.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, Nikki, tell us what else you're working on.
We're in production and pre-production, or not pre-production. We are in, I can't think of the word.
Production?
Okay. Reboot. Actually, right now we are in, we're working on the TV show for the book, A Black Girl's Guide to Dating White Men.
I bet that is going to be so much fun.
And hilarious.
Wow. Well, it just sounds like you've been having a great time. And,
Fake laughs,
and
man.
a lot of fun research.
Fake
and
laughs.
The pictures, too, are hysterical. Some of them are just great.
The do's and don'ts of
Yeah,
what
exactly.
Yeah.
We especially like the underwear.
No panty lines.
Yeah, the no panty lines. Well, thank you all for joining us for another edition of Every Way Woman. We hope to see you back really soon.
And her hair is straighter than this white lady's hair, which is funny. Her hair is straighter than this white lady's hair. All right, so let's get into
Live from
part
Los
two.
Angeles, here's
Let's get into
Every
part
Way
two,
Woman.
y'all.
Welcome back to
Oh my
Every Way
God,
Woman,
girl.
and we're
Oh,
here
yeah.
again with Natasha talking to Nikki about her new book.
One of the things I have is, as black women, we're put to a higher standard. Black men are expected to go out, date whoever they want. But as black women, we're expected to just sit around and wait. You know, like Hill Harper's book basically said that.
So, you see, within the part two of the show, she just explained what I was telling y'all. Fellas, black men, let me tell y'all, and black women, listen to me when I tell you this. Stop getting mad and just listen. That's why I love my lady fans. Shout outs to my lady fans. Your only option is to have plantation sex with a white dude or become a lesbian. Both, and this is neither bad nor good. Nigga, it's what you want to do with it. It's not, I mean, it's up to you. I'm not telling you which side to play. You're going to play it anyway. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not here to argue. I'm here to, let's talk facts. I'm through with arguing. I'm not arguing no more. Both sides will sexually liberate you if you want to be this independent woman. You can dive into the whole lesbian thing. Nigga, there's a whole vast world for the lesbian thing. For you. You, in particular, that's listening to this. For you. Yeah, you. Nigga, you can do whatever. Nigga, the world is yours. You dig what I'm saying? But what I'm telling you is that when you get to the end of the road, come back to this episode, because I'm telling you, this is what's gonna happen. You could be with either white men, have all this crazy sex. A lot of you black girls that are being aggressive with white men, what y'all do is y'all use the whole shit, like the back page and all this other stuff, and when you know you can cause see, it ain't about you being a man or just being a white man, because see, that makes my argument against you guys shallow. I'm not saying interracial relationships are fucked up. All I'm saying is that a woman, fellas, can date a white man and not respect him like this. You understand what I'm saying? You got black girls that'll treat a white man like she'll treat a nigga. But he'll have her respect as a man to a degree that she's going to respect him as making him a simp. And what I mean by that is when she respects him, because she has to, most women are going to just respect you based off of your race too. It's the same thing when white women date black men, but we're going to get into that show too. Some stuff that I have observed. I've never dated a white woman, but I can tell you stuff that I've observed. I've taken my study, and I know what goes on, so that's going to be a good show. We're going to do that one. But the thing is that what you have to understand and realize is that she respects him as a man just being white. So he's already in her mind a man. Now, once he displays his character to her, then that's when she gonna be like, oh, well, he a simp. Oh, well, he can make money as a white man. Oh, well, he in corporate. Oh, well, he got a nice job, but I know he can go up. Oh, this, that, and third. He's in construction. Whatever your shit is. So a lot of them have these simp relationships with white men. And a lot of white men come to black women with cuckolds. Dude, I heard your fucking hair is nappy. Let me run my hands through it while I thrust it from the back. They do shit like that. Oh my God, I never had chocolate in my coffee. You know what I'm saying? They do shit like that. And black women, they're so amused.
Oh my God. Dylan, stop.
They do shit like that. That's what they do. They're just so tickled by it because he's already a man walking up to her. You as a nigga, first of all, she looking at you as a brother. Because she's not going to talk to you with no type of respect. She's going to talk to you like how she talked to one of her brothers, older or young. That's some of the most truthful shit I could ever say. Second of all, that's why if you're going to be a black man and you're going to be approaching a black woman, you have to, in your mind, you have to look at her as an older brother. Like, to her. This going to seem weird. And I'm not talking about no incestual shit. Because I know black women going to try to spit it like, oh my God, he's talking about incest. No, I'm not. You do have to treat her like an older brother. And a lot of times when you get older, you're going to start treating her like a father. I'm dead serious. But let's not let my shit get into this shit. So let me, because y'all going to think I'm wild, let me finish what she's saying. Let's listen real quick. Hold on, let's go back.
Black women, we need to lower our standards and not necessarily expect
and stick behind. And I get in those conversations with my cousin a lot. My cousin's back in Kentucky a lot, and I feel that we need to reach forward and have higher expectations for ourselves. And not saying that the white man is a higher expectation, but it's proven that more white men are graduating from college.
Sister, that's exactly what you're saying. Basically, she's saying all the resources are over there. Bitch, you can survive. You understand what I'm saying? Do this little coon and you can survive.
Than black men, and more black women are graduating from college than black men. So where does that leave our college-educated black women? Single.
One of the things I'm wondering, though, is would a black woman dating a white man, would that be kind of like he's her trophy husband, like the way black men treat white women being their trophy wives?
No, I feel like it's looking for your significant other, your love, without looking at color. We shouldn't be basing it off color. If you have something in common and you have these common goals in life, why not reach out to somebody that fits you and is on your same wavelength?
Now, this is the thing, fellas, what you have to understand. This is a show for fellas, because I know bitches already got mad and shit and left. Listen. What she's saying is, when a black woman claims to be educated, and fellas, we don't care if a bitch educated or not. Just as she's feminine, she's listening to you, she respects you, and she has some personality. And she's a good person, she's good with money, she's cute, she's reasonable. And then all that shit follows in. This is quality chasing niggas. The niggas just, she got her ass fat. Yeah, that's it. Anywho, shorty, that's on her level. You understand what I'm saying? Women, now, fellas, I tell you, women do care about if you're smart and blah, blah, blah. They think they care about that. They just want to say, I have a nigga that's smart. So if something should pop off, he can handle it. You understand what I'm saying? Or he can do something about it. Or he'll have a good perspective on it. That's all they do that shit for. See, your wiring is different. You understand what I'm saying? You, as a man in your life, because I can't tell you this will determine how you date women. You have to know a woman's place as a man. And then secondary, you have to know a woman's place in your life as a man. And when you start looking at where a woman's place is in your life as a man, depending on what you have going on, that's why you date, because some women sometimes fit what's going on with you. What will happen is, you will understand women, but then you will understand yourself and your situation. And when you understand yourself and your situation, you will come up with standards that you need to apply for yourself. Yeah, oh boy. It's like talking to kids.
And why do you think it's even taboo still? We have a black president, Halle Berry. We have lots
there
of
is so much stuff going on, and there is so much going on in this country
by the way.
There's so much underscore racism that nobody likes to talk about, and it's that taboo. A lot of black women aren't dating outside of their race, and I don't know why, and that's why I wrote the book.
I was going to ask you, is it a physical attraction? I mean, people generally, at least in my experience, date people they're physically attracted to.
And a lot of black women are physically attracted. They see Paul Walker and they get all crazy.
Right.
So
and Jerry Rice, does it for me.
So they don't know how to cross that line. They feel it's crossing this line, this imaginary line.
Right.
And I'm hoping that the book opens up their eyes to tell them that, you know what, go ahead and take that opportunity to just try it.
Well, but would you ever get concerned, like if you're dating a white man, that he's doing it only because, like, I just want to shock my parents, or I want to try a black woman because I heard they were like exotic or good and bad or whatever? Like, do you ever get concerned that
a lot of white men?
And that's what it is for real. That's what it is for real. They're exotic. I want to shock my parents, and blah blah blah. It's like having a pet. What you sisters don't understand is having a pet. Motherfuckers out here raping goats. Oh yeah, they do it. They rape goats and shit, nigga. They do all that weird shit. You look on Facebook and YouTube and shit. You see these motherfuckers raping fruit and shit. Bitch, you sucking that banana like that? Like, damn. You just fucking your potassium, huh? You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. You nigga, the little grapefruit trick. I mean, I'm not saying that's not good or bad, but damn. You're a pet, shorty. You a pet, son. You a fucking pet. Look at this shit. You know, white men. Let me tell y'all. Let me break down some game with y'all. You know, white men, if they fuck a black girl, white women don't judge them on that. They know that, and the funny thing is too, because you see, you have to look at your society being black, and then you have to be like, well, what would a society be like being white? This is how you have to question the shit. What would a society feel like being white? What up, Jay? I'm gonna play some old school songs on the mix today too. But what would society be like being white? Black woman white woman will, as a white man, white women will actually look at you as some type of sex symbol or a sex god. When, dog, white men are so on top of the totem pole, it's ridiculous in a lot of cases, because white women have sat back. See, this is shit I like talking about. Listen to this. Look at how black men have to go out of their way to date. Like, I wouldn't say go out of their way, but we kind of have to when you get into the groove of that relationship, you kind of got to make it known. And it's the same thing with white men when they get with everybody else's woman. They kind of got to make it known that they're doing this shit. White women watch white men just as much as black women watch black men. You understand what I'm saying? It's just how they feel about them is a little bit different. So when a black guy is dating a white girl, he kind of got to make it known. That's why you get all these stares and stuff and all this other shit when you have interracial relationships. But at the same time, you know, a black woman can watch a black man date a Chinese woman, a Spanish girl, a white woman, a German broad or Brazilian broad or some aqua exotic Spanish bitch, Venezuelan bitch. You know what I'm saying? It makes them look like a god. Like, bitch, I've mastered the 7 C's. What you bout? You know what I'm saying? You've never seen a black girl's guide to getting with Asian men. Oh yeah, girl, we messing with these Asian niggas. You've never seen a guide, and I know a lot of black girls that do love Spanish niggas. Like, Spanish niggas is the niggas that do it for them. And it's funny, is a lot of like white Hispanic niggas are like really corny like white dudes. It's weird. Anywho, and that's not a shot to them, but shout out to them. But you don't see these guides. White women go for the jugular, bro. They go straight for the oppressor. You understand what I'm saying? Not the shit on black and white interracial relationships, but I'm telling you, when they're made out of this nature,
do want to try out a black girl.
They
heard that we're all sexual and this and that, but you know what? There's a lot of white men that really love black women and look.
But that's the thing too. Like, it makes them look all sexual and stuff. Let me tell you something, ladies. You're a pet. I'm telling you, do your research. You are a pet, because they're not marrying you at that rate. A lot of y'all jump into the underworld sex life. There's categories for what you are. This is what you have to understand. What you are, there's categories for it. You're being judged. You're being judged, bro. I'm being judged. Look at the fuck I'm saying. I'm being judged. But listen.
For that significant other that really are attracted to black women. And there's a lot of black men that would just want to have sex with us too. So it's not to say it's just one or the other.
Because there's so many. Black men are the only men that put out hundreds of videos on YouTube, just cutting us down constantly.
This
and
one
I feel
of
like
them,
as a black
but
woman,
I'm not cutting
we
you down.
Constantly attacked. Our looks are attacked. Our figures are attacked.
Personalities.
Everything. Because everything we do. Like, I like how you had the mildly upset mocha, the angry black woman. But it's every show. It makes us look like we're angry.
Why do you think that black men do that as opposed to white men? Or men of other
Well,
races?
I think white men, for one, won't do it because they'll be shown as a racist and they'll be looked at as a racist. That's that line. And black men feel that they have, because they're black men, they have that step over us where they can talk about us if they want to, because that's my family.
But what gives them that power to be able to make judgments like that? I mean, who are they?
Exactly. And I have no idea. Exactly.
How dare you judge me on clearly the shit that I'm doing is wrong? How dare you be? How can you talk about me?
Yeah, I feel like we're supposed to accept mediocrity as black women.
And we're supposed to. I see so many women that are graduated from college and they're still dating men in jail, in prison. That's
Well, yeah, I mean, that's wrong regardless of what color, you know.
And
there's,
what color,
you know,
but because they
black
want to
men
stand
and white men
behind
in
their
jail.
black man. They want to be, they should look out to someone that's available.
And we
Yeah,
should
I mean-
understand.
Now, I don't know about that. That was slick what she did. See, y'all gotta catch the little things. They date niggas from prison because they want to stand behind their black men. Not women are attracted to edgy niggas. They want to stand behind black men. Okay.
What a man is,
I'll take that one.
is somebody who respects, who protects, and takes care of his woman.
Yeah.
If you can't do that, you're not a man.
Yeah, and look at it. We make up, 13% of this population? And if some of our men are in jail, the other ones aren't graduating from college, and where does that leave us? We're just going to be single? There's 2 to 1?
There may be some statistics and things along those lines, but I mean, like, personally, I love black men. I love all men. But, you know, I wouldn't not date a black man and go for a white man just because some of them are in jail and some of them are uneducated, because there are some black men who are high achieving men who are doing a lot with themselves. And, you know, a book like this, The Black Girl's Guide to Dating a White Man, you know, you could use those tips and date a really good black man as well. And
100%. I'm not knocking, like, yeah, I have nephews, I have brothers. Like, I don't want them to find a good girl, too.
You don't want them to be single forever.
Yeah, I don't want them to be single either. But at the same note, I don't want my friends to be single either, you know?
As black women, we need to understand we are beautiful. We need to come out there and not just think, okay, there has to be that European standard. I think as a black woman personally, sometimes you're just afraid that
One thing that I have a problem with is that the first thing y'all say is we are beautiful. It was never nothing like y'all is the first thing is they go for is looks. And yeah, looks will guarantee that you get a date and stuff, but you have to, with like Dr. Shahrazad Ali was saying, you have to, and I love that sister, man. You have to, the fuck beauty. You're gonna be beautiful regardless. There's a lot of dumb, beautiful broads out here. Honestly. You have to cling to something else. We are loyal. We are, you know what I'm saying? We are smart. We are, you know, we understand our man. Something else other than beauty. But as a man, I get chastised. I'm not supposed to say that. I'm not supposed to be saying that to y'all. So let's just act like I didn't even say that. Let's get back to this clip.
maybe the white man may not think you're attractive.
You're afraid, and you're afraid that their family's not going to accept you.
They
might
You're
be in the
afraid of what
plan.
your family is going to say.
And this might help you get that confidence that, you know, it's very acceptable and you it
And
really
how to get
shouldn't be a
through,
problem.
and it's how to get through those racist, like when your significant other's parents say racist things, which they don't mean to say, but they do it.
Yes.
And,
Boom. 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 Did you hear that? Did you hear that? One more time. Hold on. Run that back. Run that back. Hold on. Run that back.
This might help you get that confidence that, you know, it's very acceptable and you it
and
really
how to get
shouldn't be a
through,
problem.
and it's how to get through those racist, like when your significant other's parents say racist things, which they don't mean to say, but they do it.
Yes.
They say racist things that they say, but they don't mean to say it, but they do it. They don't mean to say it? That's how you rationalize that. That's how you rationalize that? They don't mean to say it? No, they meant to say it. But for the sake of you having love with your man, you have to rationalize that they don't mean to say it. Your man comes from a racist background. I'm telling you. Everybody does. Let's go.
For instance, I would go over my ex's parents for 3 years. They're pool people. They're always swimming. And I'm like, I don't want to swim.
We
Oh,
can
that's
go
right.
deeper.
You can't swim, huh?
Oh.
Yes, I can. I was on a swim team. And I've told you that the last 3 years. You know, so
Exactly.
it's that kind of...
Now, look at the tone that she says, oh, yeah, you can't swim, huh? You don't think somebody meant to say that? That wasn't a constructed joke? Come on, man. Come on, man. And white people are away about getting like getting in a pool with black people. That's some, I can break that shit down to you too. It's like bathing with you. Don't nobody want to. It's like the blackness will get on them. It's a lot of racial shit. But see, when you know your history, I think people should know their history before they date interracially. I think that will be the smartest thing to do, because that'll be like briefing yourself for some shit that could happen, because you know the background. Anywho, man, nobody's smart. You bitch, you just want to have plantation sex. So let's listen to us.
Responses, but usually black people don't swim, do they? And then, you know, that's where he needs to jump in and say,
yeah, be the man.
Yeah, it helps them get into our.
That's where he needs to jump in and and stop his parents from being racist. Women are gonna rationalize shit, fellas, that you have to take head first or leg first, or you have to take it. This is the luxury of being a woman. We're gonna rationalize it, man. Shit that you gotta be responsible for. So you gotta pay attention to the terms and conditions, man.
Definitely going to have to read it. And thank you so much for joining us. And,
no problem. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. And thank you.
Now listen to this. This is from the same woman. Her name is Nikki McElroy.
Tomorrow.
Black Girl's Guide. This is his... We're gonna get into today's show, man.
Welcome
and also
to
we're gonna
dating white men, because obviously you like a little cream in your coffee. So here's where I'm gonna help you find the white man of your dreams, tell you what you could do a little differently to get that guy that you've been staring at, and let you know that the white men love us. You may wonder why I wrote the book. I wrote it because I have black girlfriends that have never dated a white guy, and I always kind of do. So they'd always ask me questions about sex and finances and who's really in charge. So I decided to write this book as an answer to them. I say, read chapter 5, look at page 198. So I don't have to answer these questions anymore. So it makes my life a little bit easier, and I guess it'll help you guys too. So why the focus on white? There is no real focus. I just think that if we open up our options, then we have more opportunity to find good men. If I have a choice in a room of 50 men and 40 of them are douchebags and 10 happen to be good guys and they happen to be white, I'd rather go with those 10 good guys, white or black. I think my book is made for all races. There's a lot of focus on a black-white interaction, but other people can actually learn a lot from this. It's a basic dating book. Most women can use majority of the chapters, but everyone can learn from every bit of it, of how to find men, how to stay current on your looks, and how to be more accepting of each other. I have chapters on family and friends and how to interact and what to do when they do say something racist to you. So it helps us with our emotions and how to handle the situation, and also being able to make light of, overall, it's always a funny situation when you think of it later.
And that's basically rationalizing and brushing off white supremacy. One of the keys in her book is drop the attitude. And that's a profound chapter because you know you have attitude towards something. Anywho, listen, ooh, boy. Listen, man, we're going to get into the mix and then we're going to get into the rest of today's show. Today's show was kind of a little bit long. I'm sorry I'm long-winded. I got some shit going on. So let's get into some superistic shit, man. Some real superistic shit. It is a kid, Young Kuda. Now I'm back on the ones and twos, man. Y'all know what I do, man. Shout out to that sister, though. Let's get into some pimp shit, though. Let's get into some pimp shit, man. We're going to talk about some real shit. Let's get it. It's the kid, Young Kuda, DJ Kuda, back on the ones and twos, man. Player Talk Radio.
Get out your feelings and get into the mix. Where DJ Young Kuda drop some fly-ass game on.
As we proceed, get money, niggas. Get motherfucking money.
Need you to go and do that special thing. You.
As we proceed, get money, niggas. Get motherfucking money.
Need you to go and do that special thing you were talking about you do, you know.
You think I be doing that? I don't be doing that like
come
that.
on now, that's the world's greatest line. You were talking all that shit at the bar, now you done froze up.
Well, I'm shy.
You shy? I'm shy too. Ain't nobody heard me. You.
Let me just, what if I just kiss the head?
Oh yeah, do that. Make the balls jello. Do that. Come on. Do that.
Okay.
Ah, see? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Goddamn shit. Oh shit, do I like it? Goddamn, I want to buy you a shirt or something. Goddamn, a pair of shoes, motherfucker. Goddamn, some Prada, Gucci. Man, what the fuck you?
Louis Vuitton, nigga.
You want a handbag, motherfucker, skirt? Damn, bitch. Shit. I want to get you outfits. Oh.
Has this ever happened to you? Have you ever been in a situation where a bitch was giving you some ferocious head? It made you feel like you want to buy that bitch an outfit? Well, you don't have to be ashamed anymore. 8Ball and MJG have made it official. Tell that bitch, suck a nigga dick for an outfit.
Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What? What?
36 fucking. Hey, bitch. Listen, if I told you once, bitch, I told you 100,000 million times, bitch. Get the motherfucking money before you give up the motherfucking honey.
Shit.
What the fuck wrong with you, bitch? You're slow.
How much do
you understand? You're slow.
You
was
slow.
wondering why you was always last pick for the class roll, but the first one picked for the whole stroke. Bitch. Before you met me, you understand me? You was on bologna and cheese. You understand me? Now you getting money on your knees. You see? Cause I'm about my cash. Like a dog licks his ass.
Into your heart through your mouth with my dickoscope. Been around the world, but you still can't picture no nigga like me. Pimp tight, the original MJG. I'm the one who told a girl to find a trick nigga she can run to, cry with, hit them all, buy shit, date you. Thinking I'ma do it, you gon' really make me hate you. Prove something, go out there and get it, bring it back to me. Until then, you're running your mouth, use an act to me. You emotional bitches probably can't stand me, but in the end, who the motherfucking man be?
It ain't no halfways, bitch, I'm him. This finished my last package, I'm done for the day. Soon as I finish counting up my ones, we could play. Don't know if you have to room with a G like this. Need you to be my eye when you in my shit. When you start acting like a bitch, I'ma scream at it. But that ain't the situation here, cause I ain't seen that. My background messed up, I ain't a clean cat. But I fucks with you, shorty, I really mean that. Holla at the homie if you're ready to change your lifestyle, cause I'm living in a different game. Off time, I gotta turn these bitches out, so they don't want nobody else.
Want you, I got to have you.
It's DJ Kuda. I'm back on the ones and twos, man. We're gonna get to today's show, man. Liquor more.
Tell me how you feel.
I'll be obliged if you step outside, because my ride is awaiting. I dated, a staking, a nightcap, we mating, awakened by smells of perfume that I inhale, and then tell how well we raise hell on the Denzel. Satin sheets, heat from your feet, keep me warm. The mood is perfected with the sounds from the storm. You came stronger, I lasted longer than I've ever lasted. Your mouth was fantastic, the fuck test you passed it. The way you made a nigga laugh, I had to get you. And when I saw that ass pass, I had to hit you. You're making me fight against my will. What must I do?
Would you kill for me?
Yeah, if my life's in danger too.
You can steal for me?
Yeah, if that shit belongs to you.
Then feel for me.
Yeah, if the way you act is true, who knows? Fine clothes, Lexus those you'll be closing when you become one of the chosen. Hoes in different places, different faces, different cases. Got me tied like shoelaces.
Alright. Let's get into some real shit real quick. Alright, it's the kid Young Cuda, man. I'm in the building real quick. Let's run this down. It's study, man. We just studying, that's all we doing. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys real quick, you know, before I get up out the building. You know, you shouldn't be too serious, you know, when you're dating. You know, you shouldn't be serious when you're dating too much. You know, don't take dating take dating serious from your perspective, but you need to have fun. You need to go out there and have fun. And, you know, a lot of these women that you're going to be meeting, they are test women. And it's the same game that I give the women, because a lot of men that they meet, they're test men. You're practicing when you're dating. Dating is practice. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, practice will turn into, you know, the real shit. But fellas, man, until after you're 25, man, don't take dating women seriously. But protect yourself. Like, be focused. Be watching shit. Like, understand what's going on. This is a learning process, man. And women, you know, your golden age is like when you're between 16 and 27, you know. If you haven't been taking care of yourself, you probably look like shit between 25 and 27. That's because that's 10 years away from 15. You know, it's like, it's weird. But today's topic is why men try to turn hoes into housewives, and we're just going to talk about it for a little bit. We're going to get into it on the next shows, but we're just going to talk about it a little bit, man. It's a study. Even Jesus tried to turn a hoe into a housewife. I think Jesus was the closest nigga to turn a hoe into a Shout out to Jesus. Let me stop, man. Let me stop. But you gotta understand, with technology and stuff today now, man, fellas, women want to be independent. They want to liberate themselves. They want to be men. You know, they liberating themselves, nigga. You may call it being a hoe, but they not gonna call it being a hoe. She liberating herself. So, I mean, let's just come to a consensus. It's really safe to say the average woman is a hoe. And trying to turn the average woman into your wife is basically the task of turning a hoe into a housewife. You there? And the average woman is a hoe. Like, they're slept around. Did I do a show on average women? I think I did. We were talking about it. I know I talked about it on the show. They get more traffic than pretty women in a lot of cases. Never mind, man. The average woman is a hoe, and you're still trying to turn them into a housewife. You know what I'm saying? But see, the term "don't turn a hoe into a housewife," the ones that stick out, they're more bona fide. You understand what I'm saying? But there's four ways, and this could be with game or simping. There's 4 ways you actually can turn a hoe into a housewife. Let me give you 4 of them, though. There's more than 4, but I'm going to give you 4 of them today. 1, you can simp but have money. We call that the PRE. No shout outs to Young Dolph. But it's not about Young Dolph or Paper Route Empire. They're my guys. Shout outs to Paper Route Empire. But we call it the Paper Route Empire because when you simp but have money, once you have money and you can get a girl to stick around you because you have money, some of y'all call this marriage, some of y'all call this a relationship. You have her as long as you have money. So it's routine. You just keep doing what you're doing. As long as you're working and you got money coming in, you're going to have her. Because you got to understand, once the money goes, she gone. Your mouthpiece ain't going to be enough to keep up with the beast. You know, she gone. Another way to turn a hoe into a housewife is hold her attention. Money, sex, dates, food, attraction, all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Money can hold her attention. Definitely. And it can control, you know what I'm saying, where you guys go. Sex can hold her attention. A lot of these, they're hoes. Just keeping it 100 with you. Sex can definitely hold her attention. Dates, what you're doing with your money, where you're taking her, what is she feeling on these dates? Y'all can go wine tasting, y'all can go bowling, y'all can go to Dubai, car show, ice cream stand, to the park. Dates will keep her attention. Because a lot of times women don't get out, and the only time that they get out is with you, and it's a relaxation. Food can keep her attention. She's well fed. She ain't missing no meals. Attractions like roller coasters and skiing and Airbnb-ing and on fucking massa nutting, all that shit. Drugs will keep their attention. Weed. Cocaina. And game will keep her attention. Game will keep her attention. Another way to turn a hoe into a housewife is to have status. Be somebody. Be a people person. Somebody people can rely on. Own something. Have something. Be unique. And number 4, be a pimp. Have licks. Put her up under instructions. Liberate her by making her liberate herself through you. Don't judge her. Have game. And I say that to say this, so I can finish study number 3. When you look at all of this, you'll see when dating and trying to be genuinely you, where you fit in with all of this madness that I just named. And you'll see that you have to possess all of these things either way that I just named. At some point, if you're going to find some type of success in dating, you'll have to possess all of these things that I talked about. Be somebody. Sex. Paper. Dates. Food. Attraction. Drugs. Game. Own something. Liberate her. Don't judge her. Have game. You will see that you have to possess some, if not all of those things. And also what they mean to the women that you're rocking with. And the women that rocks with you. And when you study these things and understand what I'm talking about, you should be able to tell what qualities in you that she's rocking with. You're gonna judge people anyway. So might as well judge her from what she's rocking with you with. Because this says a lot about her. This says a lot about her past. This says about a lot of who she is right now. Her upbringing. All kinds of stuff. And I can prove this. But that was study number 3, man. Let's get out this shit. Let's get into some pimp shit. It's the kid, Young Kuda. I'm in the building, man. Study number 3. Thank you for kicking it. Player Talk Radio.
Get out your feelings and get into the mix where DJ Young Kuda drops some fly-ass game on you.
Email me at playertalk8@gmail.com. Or you can send a donation to CUDAKID, the number 8, at yahoo.com through PayPal.
Man, I met a chick so fine, so bad she made me sick sometimes. I just wanted to fuck this bitch one time. I met her in the gallery of shopping, buying gifts for some guy that she date. Still jocking, second anniversary. And I'm congratulating that. But man, she had an ass so fat, you couldn't palm it with your kill hand. It seems to me she had the whole world in her hand. Walked behind her whistling love songs. She started smiling, so I handed her this bathing suit and told her to try it. Replying, why with the light brown eyes? I'm shopping for a lady friend about your size. She put it on, so I paid for it. And then I told her she could keep it. Then I walked out the store, it's our secret, but people. Made it down the hall, she came running. Bags about to bust, blouse wrinkled, but still stunning. I've done it. Make Mac move and girl chasing. And shortly thereafter exchange our fuck faces. It's tasteless, but honey must have missed being treated like something more than niggas just humping the dudes beating her ass behind the silly shit. And I can see it in her eyes, she was sick of this. Let's see the sights, it's me tonight. Let's leave him stuck home pacing, blowing up your pages, just changing fuck faces.
You must be used to all the finer things. Infatuated by what money brings. It seems to me you both will never change. So all that's left is for us to exchange.
I called her up on the phone, said I'll beat her in a minute. Cause all them faces she be making when I'm in it, they make a nigga feel like you doing something. The pussy so good, how you do it money. But you ain't knowing she's a tramp and a slut and all that shit. Every chance you get, you trying to call that bitch. Quite a few niggas got the pussy, but every time I see her, got to stop and look. Cause she's so damn fine, bitch. I wanna make you mine, bitch. I wanna fuck one time, bitch. Show dogs on your mind, bitch. I give a fuck about any nigga you fuck with, stuck with. I love the way you suck dick and make me bust this. It's hard to hold back when it's this good. You said she wouldn't, I knew the bitch would. Cause I'm a veteran, twist them in the game so fast with this pimpin'. Bitch, you know you ain't gon' last. I got to get them, let them know I'm pimpin' really. Unless I'm getting paid, this shit is typical.